TalkSport are at it again. They just can't seem to get away from Nottingham Forest and the vendetta they're holding against them. We really cut them deep with that Jesse Lingard signing. Now they've turned their bullseye onto Dino Henderson. And they've interviewed him today, and now they are trying to turn him into the bad guy on social media. Guys, we're going to get into it all today and talk yet again about why TalkSport and Man United fans, we ain't leaving you out of this one, hate Dean Henderson all of a sudden. What I'm going to do though, there's been an interview done or a response done by Danny Mills, so I'm going to go and quickly watch that. I'll be back in 1 second for you guys. But I'm going to need these because Danny Mills is going to be on my screen. Why not keep yourself hydrated this season with your own personalised Nottingham Forest water bottle? All you got to do is hit the customise button, put in the name you want, the shirt number of your choice, and add it to your basket. The link is in the description below. Let's get back to the video. Alright guys, I am back and oh, that was one bright video to have to put myself through, but I did. And what a pile of absolute rubbish they are talking. For those of you who haven't seen it, basically TalkSport did an interview with Dean Henderson today where they were asking him about why Forest, Dean? Why? Why you and then Jesse Lingard? What's going on? What can possibly this club with the greatest history in England possibly have to attract you to them? And boy, did he give them an answer. He absolutely slated the hierarchy at Man United. He talked about the lies and the promises that were made to him that he was going to be Man U's #1 keeper. He came back from a brief outage on COVID, probably about, 2 weeks max, and then was shoved into the reserves, wasn't allowed to move, had to turn down loads of offers over the summer because they wanted him stuck there on the bench behind the promises. Now, we know that this is true because this isn't the only player that it was done with. A certain Jesse Lingard had the same issues where he wasn't allowed to move and he was priced out of the market completely in January. There's a whole list of players at Manchester United that were given all kinds of fake promises. Look at Eric Bailly. He was put down and signed for a new contract on a promise of game time. He got none of that. Loads and loads of others. Even Phil Jones. My God, the money Phil Jones is on. And then the Man U fans are now complaining about Henderson sitting on a bench taking 100k at Man U. You might want to have a look at the wages from your other players, boys. Anyway, TalkSport then decided to completely corrupt this and get the expert, that is Danny Mills, to comment on it, and his comments were absolutely pathetic. Born out of sour grapes, no doubt, because he had one hell of a career and he sees a youngster up and coming, flourishing in a great club, and for some reason he just doesn't like it. He could not get into his stupid, bold-ass head that Dean Henderson was promised he would be #1. And we've seen it, and I'll talk about it in a bit, all the other players that were given the same promise. And his excuse is that you are not guaranteed your seat at the table, so to speak. And to an extent, he is right. But he was talking about De Gea being in this great, outstanding form that's what kept him in the game. Well, let's go have a quick look at De Gea's form. And let's see how many clean sheets he kept for Man United at the start of last season. So, if we come over here, let's bring ourselves to the start of the season. You can see, conceded against Leeds, conceded against Southampton, 1 clean sheet against Wolves, conceded against Newcastle, lost 2, conceded to Young Boys, conceded against West Ham, conceded against Villa, conceded against Villarreal, conceded against Everton, conceded 4 at Leicester, conceded 2 at Atlanta, 5 at Liverpool, and then finally we get to the 30th of October where, congratulations, he was able to keep clean sheet against a Spurs that were under a terrible manager. Well done, De Gea. So up until the 30th of October, so we're not even looking at a 2-week stint or whatever. I can't remember how long Henderson had COVID for. We are looking at 2 clean sheets. August, September, October, in 3 months. That is some outstanding form. Now, the Man U fans are probably going to turn around and say, well, it's the goals that he saved us from. Well, you can say that all you want, but keepers are based on clean sheets. Clean sheets give you points. Clean sheets means that you can't lose the match. You had 2 in 3 months. So you take that how you will. The main problem I have with this is that it's irrelevant people who have washed up careers who can do nothing but chuck on a pair of headphones and now sit in a studio and criticize players who are better than them. If this was a freaking Zidane commenting on it, you'd understand it. This is Danny Mills and TalkSport. TalkSport, the joke of a radio station, who in 2002 couldn't even commentate on the World Cup. In fact, they went and did it unofficially with pitched in crowd sounds from a hotel bedroom and had to announce every 15 minutes to remind the audience that it was unofficial commentary that they were doing. This is the company you want to listen to on Footballing Matters. It just blows my mind. Unbelievable. Here's the point that Danny Mills is missing, and the whole of TalkSport and the Man U fan base and all those other idiots. He was asked a question. Now there are three options to this question. He could have stayed silent, he could have lied, or he could have answered honestly. Had he stayed silent, you lot would be complaining that you got no clickbaits or clips that you can make from him. Had he lied, obviously you'd call him a liar and say, why can't he just come out and say the truth and be a man about it? And then the third point he could do is tell the truth. And guess what? The truth shall set you free. He told the truth and you lot are still down his throat. What is wrong with someone coming out and telling the truth? If what he's saying is a lie now, let Man U come out and dismiss it and put the story straight. If it's the truth, accept it as the truth. He's entitled to his opinion. He's entitled to think he's better than De Gea. He is entitled to go and play for whatever club he wants to play for, and whatever club will have him. We are more than happy to have him. What is completely clear now is the relation between him and the Man United and the Man United fans is going to be severed. That's just in Forest's favour. He's going to have a fantastic season this year, and hopefully we will sign him. But we all know how fickle Man U fans are, and they're all going to welcome him back with open arms, especially if De Gea has a stinker. With De Gea's distribution, which they were all moaning about last year. You guys don't believe me, go look at Twitter and go look at the complaints about De Gea and his distribution. But at the same time, they will big him up for his great saves. They want the best of both worlds. Well, guess what? This guy was the best of both worlds, and Solskjaer chose not to play him. Your problem, not ours. But anyway, the point being that they will accept him back, just like they're still crying after Ronaldo to stay. The guy doesn't even want to play for you, and you can't let him go. De Jong, the other signing, they're trying to get him in. He doesn't want to join them, but they're sitting there with the begging bowl. Please, sir, we'll pay you the 17 million that Barcelona deferring. We'll wait here for you till the end of the transfer season. It's fine. Take your time. Take time. They don't have the balls to walk away from it. So they will accept Dean Henderson back. So it's not going to be an easy one for Forest to get over the line this time next year. But we'll see how that one develops. Anyway, with all that said, my simple message to TalkSport, West Ham, Man U fans, whatever. Just let us get on with the football. Who we sign, we sign. Who's happy at Forest, let him be happy at Forest. Who hates Man U, who hates West Ham, who hates whoever, just let it go. Let it go and let's get on with the thing we can all agree on, which is the football and the football that we love to watch. So let it go. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know your thoughts about this vendetta and how long do you think it will continue. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new here, hit the notification bells, and we'll catch you on the next video. Come on, you Reds!